Please remain standing for the national anthem. At this time, we will observe a moment of silence in memory of our friends, classmates, and family that cannot be here with us today, as well as those around the world who have lost their lives to widespread disease. Thank you. Graduates, please be seated. Good morning, honored guests, school committee members, administration, staff, parents, family members, and most of all, the class of 2020. At this time, I would like to recognize some of our honored guests behind me. We have from our school committee, Karen Chapman, along with Sheldon Chapman. We have Mr. Ronald Deshane, Mr. Don Ayer, a former graduate, and our school committee chairman, Mr. Charlie Ellis, and our veterinary assisting teacher, Mrs. Tracy Warren. We also have our superintendent, Dr. Denise Pidgeon. So as I'm sure you've heard, this is a hybrid ceremony today. So this is the live portion. We also have online on the Nashoba Tech YouTube channel, a virtual ceremony. That is available at the Viking 360 YouTube channel. If you type into the search bar, Graduation 2020. There will be speeches there by our superintendent, Dr. Denise Pidgeon, as well as our school committee chair, Mr. Charlie Ellis. He was part of the first graduating class 50 years ago, so we thought it was fitting that he be our keynote speaker. In addition, there will be speeches by a number of students, our valedictorian, Kaylee Walsh, our salutatorian, Daniel Watman, senior class president, Abigail Cronin, and also the junior class president. They are both eloquent and inspirational, so please take time today to listen to those speeches if you have a chance. I just have a few words for our graduates myself. I was going to call them words of wisdom, but I'm really not sure anything that I say should qualify as wisdom. Class of 2020, you are certainly experiencing unprecedented times with this pandemic. With it, it has brought a whole new lexicon, phrases that were rarely heard before COVID-19, and, to be honest, that I would just assume never to hear again. The first one that comes to mind is out of an abundance of caution, as in, out of an abundance of caution, we will be closing schools for the next 4 weeks, which changed to, no, out of an abundance of caution, we will be closing schools for the next 8 weeks. And finally, out of an abundance of caution, we will be closing schools for the rest of the year. Or, out of an abundance of caution, we will limit gatherings to 250 people. No, make that 50 people. No, make that fewer than 10 people. But in reality, it has been important to proceed with an abundance of caution, and you, our graduates, have done so. You have shown empathy. You have thought of others before yourselves. Anyone who calls teenagers selfish need look no further than this class and even this graduation to see just how compassionate you are. This disease, though dangerous and deadly, has wreaked most of its havoc on the sick and the elderly. But the students here have sacrificed without complaint. This is a part of their character, and luckily for the rest of us, who will someday have to depend on them to care for us, and let's be honest, pretty much run the world, it is a quality that they will continue to demonstrate. And that brings me to my second phrase that I could do without from this pandemic, the new normal. As in not shaking hands will be the new normal. Social distancing will be the new normal. These are changes that you have incorporated into your lives very quickly. You completed your schooling virtually, gotten used to Zoom and Google Meets, participated in and been honored at drive-by parades. You have shown flexibility, used new technologies, made school at home work for you, even made remote social events of your own. Now, some of these changes will be temporary, but some of them will not. And as the years pass, there will be new, large-scale challenges in your lives, both large and small. That much I can guarantee. But these are nothing to fear. You've already demonstrated that you can be flexible and overcome these challenges. So in review, you have demonstrated an abundance of caution. You are kind and thoughtful, and your actions have shown it. Secondly, we are in the midst of a new normal. And in that new normal, you have been flexible, rolled with the punches, and you will be a stronger person for it. You are all bright, kind, talented, shining stars, and the world needs you. Thank you. At this time, I'm going to have Mrs. Warren come down a little closer. She wrote some words of her own that she wanted to share with you. I'm lucky enough to get to read them. To my seniors in the veterinary assistant class of 2020, you're the class I've had the pleasure of teaching for the longest, since I started towards the beginning of your sophomore year. I started off co-teaching, and before I knew it, you were all mine. It was my first year teaching high school, and boy, did I have a lot to learn. You guys taught me as much, if not more, than I taught you. You also got to help me raise Zoe from puppyhood, and joined me in welcoming pet rats into my life and into the shop, starting with Naked Dobby Drumstick that you all came to love. I hope that I've given you valuable lessons, both in animal science and perhaps some life lessons as well. I hope you got the exposure desired in many areas of veterinary medicine and animal science. You are off to start your college career, enter the workforce, and even join the Army with plans to become a military dog handler. Many of you are staying in the animal world, some going off to become veterinary technicians, some veterinarians, and even some into criminal justice careers, where you will be able to put away animal abusers. We also have students who realize that while they love animals, they want to go in a different direction. We have one that after a research veterinarian came in to do a talk, realized she wanted to go into human medicine and become a nurse. One student is going into environmental science, one is going into an art major, and others still are following a different path. You are all destined for successful and rewarding futures, and I couldn't be prouder of all of you. Thank you so much for being my students. Most of you know my love for country music, especially with all our bus rides, where I know it was torture for some of you to listen. I leave you with this quote from Rascal Flatts. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small, and that you never need to carry more than you can hold. Thank you. Graduates, please stand. At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas and certificates. As I call your name, please climb the stairs to collect your diploma from the table to my left. And although Mrs. Warren wants to give you a hug, because of the current conditions, she's going to give you a smile and a wave instead. Philip Ryan Herring, Jr. At this time, if parents would like to come closer to get pictures, they may do so. And graduates are welcome to take off their mask as the picture is being taken, but please put it back on once the picture taking is done. That's good. Anyone. Evan Thomas Mischel. Not the first. As you go to and from your chair, please make sure to social distance. Thank you, graduates. Robert Michael Paris. In his time at Nashoba Tech, Robert earned the MIAA Outstanding Sportsmanship Award, as well as the American Citizenship Award. He also earned the DCU Scholarship, is a member of National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society, and for his excellent MCAS scores, has earned the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship. Madison Lynn Rose. Madison earned the English Award. She was selected by our English department as the most proficient English student in our senior class. She also earned the Community Service Award for contributing over 100 hours of community service, the President's Award of Academic Excellence, several scholarships, which include the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Scholarship, the Friends of Nashoba Scholarship, and the Richard DeFreitas Memorial Scholarship. She is also a member of National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society. For her excellent MCAS scores, she earned the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship, and she plans to attend UMass Boston as a nursing major next year. Emma Claire Sa. Emma is also known as an excellent artist here at Nashoba Tech. Bailey Ann Snook. Bailey has earned the Proficiency Award for her technical program. She also earned the DCU Scholarship, as well as the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship for excellent MCAS scores. She was honored with the President's Award of Academic Excellence. She is the National Honor Society Secretary and a member of the National Technical Honor Society. She was captain of the cheer team, and she is attending UMass Amherst for their Animal Sciences and Pre-Vet program. Austin Paul Stankowitz. Austin earned the Award of Vocational Merit from his technical program. He will be entering the military, enlisting in the Army following graduation. Emma Shea Thomas. Emma has earned the DCU Scholarship. She is also a member of both the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. Riley Jude Wheeler. Riley has earned the DCU Scholarship as well as the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship for her excellent MCAS scores. She's a member of the National Honor Society and secretary of the National Technical Honor Society. She also participated in Skills USA, and she will be attending UMass Amherst this fall to major in animal science and pre-vet studies. You are now officially graduates of the Nashoba Valley Technical High School. At this time, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. On behalf of the faculty, the administration, and all of our assembled guests, congratulations to the class of 2020. And that concludes our graduation ceremony for this morning. Thank you.
you.